For passage 3, I would like to highlight the reasons first to start off. Reason number 1, any country that doesn't give up a terrorist to the United States is clearly on the other side, the enemy. Number 2, the leaders of those countries don't care to see justice served, and more of hiding of quotations, murders, rapists, thieves, and anti-democrats. I will be jumping into the conclusion that I came up with, according to these reasons, that any country that shelters terrorists who want to destroy the United States should be viewed as enemies. Going to the fallacy for number 1, the reason number 1, it's an either or, because it's assuming 2 alternatives when there are more than 2. Why starts off with a bold statement by Bill regarding any countries that harbor terrorists who are against the United States should be viewed as an enemy. Not all countries will be the same. What I mean by that is that they won't have the same policies as America. Just like Taylor mentioned to Bill when she responded to him, once other countries don't agree with America's policies regarding this, they're going to be viewed as enemies. We all have different perspectives, and they will not be the same. For number 2, I went with the explaining by name, assuming that because they have provided a name for some event or behavior, you have also explained adequately an event. Bill does this by started using name calling, murders, rapists, thieves, anti-democrats, and also label other countries as enemies. Like I mentioned again, all countries will have different policies. They will have their own policies, and Bill is assuming and goes straight to name calling. I would like to also highlight Taylor's counter reasons when she responded to Bill's. 1, claims that Bill is labeling countries that don't agree with America's policies as enemies. 2, eventually all countries will be considered enemies of the United States and we won't have allies again because they have their own policies. Just because the United States wants the terrorists handed over to them, they have to also think of their policies, not just our policies. And then number 3, she mentioned she took a shot and said that it was the kind of response she expected from somebody whose relatives have worked in the government before. So